Okay, so we've been working with linear equation or linear inequalities, and then we did nonlinear inequalities. And now we're going to look at a system, so that means more than one, we're going to start out with linear inequalities. Okay, so they have this chart here, and they explain more in the book. It says the normal awake heart rate ages 3 to 15, and then they have this line right here. And then we have another line down here. I don't remember what the two extremes are, but anyway, they're saying this line is represented by that equation, and then this line is represented in that equation. So they're saying if you take the age plus the heart rate, it equals 70, and then this says 2.6 times the age plus the heart rate equals 150. Okay, but actually, so you have those two lines, right? They're linear. Okay, one line and then another line. Don't worry about those end lines, and they're just forming an area for you. But now they say, well, what if we want to know this acceptable range? We want x plus y to be greater than 70, so up here, but then we want the 2x plus y to be less, 2x plus y to be less than or equal to 115. So then we want this area down in here. Well, the part that has both areas then is this shaded part between those lines, okay? And now I've like colored all over it. But hopefully you can see there's a point A right here. Now, if you look at the coordinates for point A, it looks like it's at about 12, comma 70. That would be the X and the Y, the X and the Y. And what they want us to do, it says using the graph and the system of inequalities. This is worded a little bit differently in the book. There's a little more information if you're curious about what this graph is and stuff. But here's the system of inequalities. And we're supposed to show that that point, 1270, satisfies the system. Well, we did this before when we did systems of equations. We plug in the point and we see if it's true. If it's true for both of them, then it satisfies it. So looking at the top equation, x plus y has to be greater than or equal to 70. I put in a 12 for x, I put in a 70 for y, and is that greater than or equal to 70? I get 82 is greater than or equal to 70. Yes, that point works. Now, what about the other inequality? 2.6 times 12 plus 70. That has to be less than or equal to 115. So I'm going to grab my calculator and I'm going to go 2.6 times 12 plus 70, and I get 101.2. Is that less than or equal to 115? Yes. So yeah, the point works. It satisfies both inequalities. So A is a point that satisfies the system. That works. How's that? That works in the system. You could just put A as a point that works or something like that. Okay, so that's what they're doing there. They want you to understand what they're talking about, and then we're going to go to graph this in a minute to show all the solutions. Okay.